Amazing. I gave a speech to over 700 U.S. Navy sailors a few days ago, celebrating the 239th birthday of the U.S. Navy. And in part of my speech was about service and about servant leadership. But if you remember from my video, I told the story of Lord Rama and Hanuman and the bridge building between India and Sri Lanka. And the lesson that Lord Rama taught us all through that experience about how, as long as each of us offers and does our best with our own capabilities, that it is the quality of what's in our heart that matters the most, not the quantity. And I shared this story of Lord Rama with these 700 sailors and was greeted by many people after how much they appreciated hearing it and how much they learned about it. And so whether it's been in audiences in Hawaii or in audiences around the country or with my colleagues, some of the people who you've spoken to, there has been nothing but an outpouring of openness, of interest, and warm responses from people who have not known much about any of the Hindu spiritual practices, but who are eager to learn more. And who also understand that regardless of the religious practice they may have in their own life, that there are many of the spiritual practices and principles of karma yoga, of bhakti yoga, that resonates with them, with their own scripture or their own practice, and these are things that they can relate to. It's been very rewarding to have had the opportunity to do this over this first term, and one that I'm hopeful that I'm able to continue to do as we go forward. As Dr. Barai mentioned, I know some of you were in New York a few weeks ago with the Prime Minister's visit. It was a very special time. I was actually supposed to be in Iraq, in northern Iraq, right up until that time, and I was supposed to come back the same day as the Madison Square Garden event. When I found out that the flights out of Erbil were late and delayed 90% of the time, I knew that I had to try to shift things around and make them work. That the likelihood was that I would not make it back in time to visit with the Prime Minister, and I was very excited to do that. So I did, and I was so thrilled to be able to be there to experience something which I think has been historic, especially here in the United States.